Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna be looking at Star Wars The Black Series Gamorrean Guard deluxe set. Now this is a figure that was released back in 2018 and that this year in 2023 is getting a re-release as a part of Hasbro's 40th anniversary celebration of Return of the Jedi. And right from the start I have to say that this is a phenomenal figure. For me, probably one of the best figures that Hasbro ever made in this Black Series line. This is a big, beefy, chunky looking figure, and I feel like the deluxe price for this guy is justifiable. I mean, it's a whole new sculpt. It's a body that Hasbro never reused for anything else after this guy was released, and it's good to see that Hasbro decided to re-release it, because I'm sure that there are a lot of people who missed out on this guy. Maybe some new collectors that were not collecting back in 2018, and yeah, just a great looking figure. Let's look at this guy a little bit closer. Look at this face. The sculpting and the paint, this kind of orangish, brownish paint with different shades and green horns and lips. And look at the metal parts that they sculpted. They gave it a wash, so these sculpted pieces really pop out. And even on this undersuit here, you can see that there is a lot of this dark black wash on it. I mean, even when you turn it to the back, they didn't cheap out on the paint for this figure at all. Look at this. Usually Hasbro doesn't paint their figures on the back for the most part, but this guy has it all. And this is soft goods here. It's on a kind of rubbery band. It's flexible. And then we get at the feet, the straps here, well sculpted muscles. I mean, everything on this figure looks really good. So let's take a look at his articulation. The head is on a ball joint so that he can look up this far. Down, well, he doesn't look down at all. This is like straight forward. He does have a little bit of side to side, but that movement is hindered because of the way that his body is sculpted. He does have an articulated jaw so that his jaw can open like this. I mean, look at this. And even the tongue and the inside of the mouth, they really did a great job. Painted everything. I mean, I don't know if you can see inside, but all of it is painted really well. You can see that the paint that they use for his tongue is a little bit shiny, so that it kind of looks like the tongue is wet. I mean, maybe it's just because of the light, the way that it shines on it and the paint, but it looks phenomenal to me. The shoulders move up this much, so you can almost get that T-pose. These shoulder parts are of soft plastic, and the upper part is attached to the shoulder, and then the lower part is connected to the arm. So they do move with the arm. This upper part will hinder the articulation when you want to rotate the arm 360. There is no bicep swivel, but there is a swivel in his elbow. We do get a single bend at the elbow, but it's more than 90 degrees, so this is amazing for this kind of bulky looking figure. His hands have that hinge that goes in and out, and look at his fingers. Even his nails are painted. This strap is a floating piece, so it doesn't hinder the articulation. You get a side-to-side movement, and you get a little bit of back and a little bit of forward crunch. Not much, but for a beefy looking guy, I think that it's enough. Down at his legs, we do get a little bit of thigh swivel. His legs go forward this much, back a little bit. They do move out this much. We do get a double bend in the knee, like this. And at his feet, we do get a lot going back and acceptable movement of going forward. And then of course there is a great generous ankle pivot, and his feet are flat, so that's good for posing. He won't be falling over. And of course we do get peg holes down here at the bottom of his feet. Let's now look at his accessories. He does come with 3 types of weapons. First one is his spear that looks like it should be metallic, and for this one maybe there could be a bit more of dry brushing and wash on it, because the handle especially looks a bit too plasticky. Then he comes with two axes, the standard looking one, and this one has some paint on it. This part here looks like there is a little bit of rust or something like that, like this axe was used, you know. And then there is another axe that looks like this, and again it has a little bit of paint here as well. So yeah, here we have him holding two of his weapons, and so now let's get into some size comparisons. Here he is with the Black Series Skiff Guard Lando and the Black Series Slave Outfit Leia. Here he is with the SH Figure Arts Jedi Luke Skywalker and with the Black Series Beskar Mandalorian. Here we have him with the Black Series Stormtrooper and with Bandai Model Kit Darth Vader with custom soft goods. Here he is with the Black Series Ahsoka from The Mandalorian and the Black Series Book of Boba Fett Throne Room Boba Fett. And finally here he is with Marvel Legends movie Deadpool and NECA Mirage Comics Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael bootleg from AliExpress. And so, as I said at the beginning of this video, for me this is such an amazing figure, probably one of the best that Hasbro ever made for the Black Series line. It's a little bit underrated, I feel like. A lot of people are not talking about this figure, but it's great that they are re-releasing it for those who don't have it in their collection, or maybe someone like me who would actually like to have another one for his Jabba's Palace or even Boba Fett's Throne Room. So yeah, everything, the sculpt, the paint, the use of soft goods, 3 types of weapons, the amount of articulation, the wash on it, everything. I mean, this is a phenomenal, beautiful figure. So if you don't have him in your collection, this is the year when you will be able to get him in that 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi line. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for this video. I've already made a posing video for this figure, so it will be linked in the description of this video and up there in a card. You can check it out if you want. I had a blast posing this figure, and so yeah, that's all. I mean, thank you all for being here, thank you for watching, for staying here with me, and I'll see you in the next video.